Hey mate, can you see that hill? That's where we're going for a wild camp. You better believe it. Right.
Mandingo.
See you later. Oop, you bugger, nearly slipped over. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos, and thank you for joining me on another Wednesday night wild camping adventure. Today I'm back up in the beautiful county of Northumberland, and I'm going to camp up there right on the top of that hill. I've camped there a couple of times before, but I've never done it by myself, and I've always wanted to come back and do a solo wild camp in this spot. It's fantastic. We'll have a bit more crack about that later on. It'll give us something to talk about when I'm getting smash burgered. You better believe it, my fan sexualities. I've got beers, yes, I've got some lovely beers. We've got some lovely whiskey, a little bottle of red wine. You know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. We're going to talk loads of shite. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to cook a nice meal. And then we're just going to sit back, relax on this first wild camp of 2025. Okay then, my Mandy Dingles. I'll see you legends when we get to the top of that hill. Howie. Ah. Yes, my spam dingoes. Fantastic. Looks like I've got the place to myself. That's where I'm going to put the tent. There's only about an hour left and it's going to be pitch black, so I can't see anybody else coming up now. For the next hour before it's dark, this is going to be my views, and first thing in the morning I'll be looking out. Hopefully we get a bit more snow and it's nice and white all over the place in the morning. But doesn't this look fantastic? What a place to do the first wild camp of 2025. Tonight I'm going to be using the North tent, the Vern one, the old Vernon Keir one. Fantastic tent. Yeah, this is the third time I've camped here. The first time was 2 years ago. It was in the January, just like now, with little Mick,
The human dorsal fin.
and then last year I camped here with young Chris,
The king of swing.
I think that was in the February when I was with young Chris. And I've always wanted to come back and do like a solo wild camp here. Camping with your friends is fantastic, but anyone that's done wild camping, you know the old Scordingo Mandingos. There's just something special about camping by yourself. And this is the perfect spot to dust off the cobwebs after all that eating and drinking over Christmas and get the first wild camp of 2025 done dingo mandingoed, as they say, in the deepest forest of the Congo. So yeah, let's get this tent up in this fantastic spot. I might have a beer while I'm slowly putting the tent up. Yes, guys, and I'll bring you legends back and a couple of Winnie Mandelas. Lies. There you go, guys. That's the tent up. North tent, Vern 1. Fantastic tent. I've used it a few times and I'm looking forward to spending the night in it tonight. There's no Ian Rush though, folks. My Baghdad's still there. I've still got to lay all my gear out. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say, in the southeastern region of Mongolia. I've still got to put my foil mat down, the old mat goss, my air mat, sleeping bag. The sleeping bag I'm using tonight is also from North Tent. It's a fantastic piece of kit. It's going to keep me nice and toasty warm. It's perfect for these wintry conditions. I haven't even had a beer yet. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. There's no rush. I'm going to be here for a long time. It's still early dingleberries, as they say in the Dudoinski. So yeah, nice and steady. Get the rest of my gear laid out. I am now going to have a beer while I do that. And I'll bring you legends back in a few secondas and even a Neil Sedaka. Icicles.
Hey mate. Hey mate. Days a favour. If I ask you really nicely, will you sell us your muscly arms? Or why, suit yourself, you melt.
Oh, that's the first can dingo. Gone dingoes, man dingoes. Chuck that in there. And we'll put it in the bin diesel. And a few secondas. Yes, Bar Mandingo is officially open. Let's give you a look. Me ducks. I've just had one of them and I've got another one left. All these cans is from Brewdog, the old Brewdog millionaire. So I've got one more can left of hazy gin. I've got two of these Elvis juice. These are just the small cans, guys. So I've got 8. Oh yes, Elvis juice. Oh, well, it's all for the man, too far. Yes, I've got 2 of them. Oh. 2 of these, Wingman, and 2 Punk IPAs. Yes, I've got some whiskey, kindly given to me from my mother-in-law, the lovely Lorraine. We will certainly ding-dang do a world-famous review on that later on. That's from the lovely Lorraine and Taylor. So thank you very much to both of yous. I will certainly have a few chest warmers on that. And I've got a nice little drop of Argentinian red wine. Yes, guys, when people think of Argentina, you know, you normally think of the world-class footballers they've churned out over the years. Maradona, Lionel Messi, Pele, Julio Arca. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But the Argentinians make an absolutely fine drop of red wine, so I'm looking forward to enjoying that later on. I'll try and keep it to enjoy with my main meal, which is a couple of gammon steaks. Yes, don't worry about the date on there, guys. It's been in the freezer. Yes, and it's got a couple of bits of sauce. Where is it? Mustard, brown ale, and Worcestershire sauce melt. So I've got two of them with some Herbie Hyde baby new potatoes. They're just the microwavable ones. I've already blasted them in the microwave at home, so they'll only need a minute or two to bubble away in the pansexual. Your pansexual. Sexual chocolate. Yes, guys. Snackaroonies, what have I got? I've got a Mars bar. I've got some beef jerky, which I took out on my camp last night. If you watched my video, the last stealth camp, you'll know I've done a stealth camp last night. And then today, 2 nights in a row I'm camping. Today I'm wild camping. The reason for that is me and Mrs. Blott and my son Preston, we're going away to the Lake District in a couple of days, just for 4 nights. And I was going to go and do a wild camp while I was waiting holiday, but I want to spend time with my family, and my son didn't want us to go off camping. He wanted us to have a nice bit of family time. Me, my son, my wife, the dogs. So I'm squeezing a wild camping now, and I'm glad I have, because I've caught it spot on in the snowy conditions. Yeah, let's crack on with this before I slaver on too much. I've got a video nasty. Barbecue Hunter's chicken. We've got some salt and vinegar play nuts, some sour snakes, twin snakes, whatever they're called. And when I got back from the stealth camp this morning, these were pushed through my letterbox. Lemon puffs, biscuits. Now I did get a tip off. There was a nasty piece of work, a member of the biscuit crew, and he's kind of like a hitman for the biscuit crew, and there's a price on my head. And I got a tip off someone a few days ago saying, you want to be careful, mind, the lemon puff is after you. And I just laughed it off. I didn't think anything about it. I thought, the lemon puff? I've never even heard of him. Because he's like freelance. They'll pay him to come and do hit jobs. Do you know what I mean? So when I got back this morning and I walked in my porch, opened the door, a packet of lemon puffs. I've got to be honest, my knees did tremble a bit. I'm thinking, bloody hell, I'm going to have to be really careful, you know, coming out camping by myself. More so when I'm doing the local stealth camps. Is he going to be looking for us? I thought there was a bat or something flying over us there. Yeah. It is a bit worrying. Don't get me wrong, dingo man dingoes, I can look after myself. But it's someone coming from the side, it's someone coming in the dark. Do you know what I mean? So apparently the lemon puff is looking for me. And I know what you're thinking. Come on, Mandingo. You're supposed to be a big, tough man's man. Do you know what I mean? And you're worrying about the lemon puff. And you're probably thinking, well, why are you scared of a homosexual? Like, listen, guys. I know some lads who are gay and they're as hard as nails. I've known a couple of lads, well, years gone by in the factory I used to work at. And they were both gay and they were absolutely hard as nails because they've got to fight and stick up for themselves because of dickheads bullying them and taking the piss. So I've got to really watch my back with this lemon puff guy. But there you go, guys. We'll leave it at that. We'll not slaver on about it anymore. I'll keep you updated in the weeks ahead. You know, it makes sense. Have I got anything else to show you? I think that's about it. So my stuff, my gear, the old foil mat goss is down on the bottom, flex tail sleeping pad, and this absolutely unbelievable sleeping bag from Nortent. It's the Nortent Ling, tried and tested in the mountains of Norway. So, you know, it's built for weather miles worse than this. This is going to keep me really warm. I thought me OEX 900 sleeping bag was fantastic. And after sleeping in this a couple of times, this is just like on another level. I will be toasty warm in there tonight. You better believe I will, guys. I've got me pillow biter in there as well. Down trousers, down slippers there. I've got another warm hat in case I need it. Me Total Sense. Hatteroonie. Bag stuff down there. Bin diesel. All me pots and pans. Happy dingleberries. As they say in the back streets of Dundee United. There you go, guys. I'm going to open the can dingo and I'll bring you legends back in a Winnie Mandela. Tricycles. What we're going to have next, I think I'll try one of these Brewdog Wingman. Oh, I've just took my gloves off just so I can open this can. I'll have to get them back on very soon. It's definitely Sub-Zero. It's definitely a Subway Sani, if you know what I'm talking about. It's bitterly cold, but it's fantastic. There's not a breath of wind in the air. The sky's nice and clear, so you can see all the stars. This camera won't pick it up. I think you need a good quality camera for all that shite. But yeah. Cheers, my Mandy Dingles. I'm just going to hang around outside for as long as I can before I get to the point where I'm brother, and I've got to go inside the tent and get me down booties on. Yes, they might not look great, but they keep your feet nice and toasty warm. You better believe they do. Oh, this is the life. You cannot whack it. You can see the Frosty Jack, can't you? Just put that can down. Oh, you can see it, guys. And I think it might be forecast for more snow during the night. I hope it is. I've never had that on a wild camp at donkey's ages, where you wake up and it's snowing, and because obviously the snow down now, but it's only like an inch deep. Mrs. Blott likes at least a few inches. Oh, matron. Yes, guys. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Right, I'm going to enjoy my can. I'm just standing here by myself, in silence, loving life. And this is the way of the Mandingo. Oh, yes. Brr. Rice. It's absolutely fantastic, guys. You cannot whack it. This is serious wild camping as far as I'm concerned. I love the summer. Obviously, the light nights is brilliant. But winter wild camping is just like on another level. It's tremendous. Yeah, you're freezing cold, and when you go outside for a Slash Gordon, it's hard to find your little Willy Wonka, if you know what I'm talking about. But apart from that, it's brilliant. I'm absolutely loving it. I think you can see just by my face, I'm having a fantastic time. Cheers, guys. I am having a few shots of Old Pulteney. Is that how you say it? That's how I'm going to say it. Kindly give it to me from the lovely Lorraine and Taylor. Very much appreciated. Yes, guys. Yeah, I haven't recorded anything for this video for like over an hour. Do you want to know what I've been doing? I've been having a little play. Matron. No, not the way you're thinking, you dirty-minded buggers. I've been having a little play on my editing app, the old Dr. Edit Brown, if you know what I'm talking about. So, it's Saturday night now. Tomorrow night, Sunday, that's when me stealth camping videos go on YouTube. And I've done the stealth camp last night on Friday night. So I've just been sitting, lying down on my side here, doing a bit editing from the camp I did last night, getting the video ready for Sunday night. Yes, dedication from this Mandingo for you legends. I'm going to try and get as much of it edited as I can when I get home in the morning. So I'm going to try and get home, you know, before lunchtime, before lunch and Gladbach time. So when I get home, all I want to do is write the names, you know, when I put the names on the Sunday night video, and I say thank you to all you legends for buying me a coffee, a good old Jurgen coffee. Then me and my son Preston are off to the Stadium of Light to watch Sunderland play at Portsmouth. That's it. I'm not going to bang on about football anymore. I like to try and just keep it camping, unless we're having a little bit of a laugh. Do you know what I mean? So it's all go, guys. It's all go on the Blot Outdoor Show. Cheers, my man and woman friend dingoes. This is very nice, by the way. I've actually reviewed this once before. God knows what camp it was on. I've done that many camps, that many Wasky reviews. But I'm really enjoying it. Oh my goodness. It is freezing cold. Me fingers, oh, they're going to drop off. Where's the heated gloves? Oh, they're there. So I'm going to get the old heated glove dingoes on. Just for like a 5-minute blasteroonie, a 5-minute finger blast. Matron. And then I'm going to do a little bit more editing. And then in another 45 minutes or an hour, I'll check back in with you legends. And I'll probably be a little bit more smash burgered. In fact, I might be on the verge of getting mangled, spangled, and totally grim crangled. Because I'll have had a few more shots of Wasky. And I'll have had a brew dog. I'm going to have one of these Elvis juice. You know it makes sense. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Brr. 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 Brittly brr. 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 Brr.
You complete set of bastards, you. Me minge is kicking off a right pong. Oh.
It's freezing, guys. Come on. Let's get back inside. It's brass. It is proper chicken madras, as they say in the back streets of Bradford. Brr, brr, brr. Oh, good God Almighty. Oh, let's get this shut, folks. Brr. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, it's freezing, but I tell you what, it makes you feel alive. You cannot whack it. I'd rather be doing this every day of the week than going to work in the factory like what I was doing. You know, me normal day-to-day thing was get up in the morning, go to someone's house, clean a greasy oven, quickly get back home, quick shower. Sometimes I didn't even have time to get a quick shower. I was going straight to work in the factory. Quickly get in, get a shower. Pardonski. Do me 8-hour shift. Stop back 2 hours, or even matron going to work 2 hours early. Sometimes I didn't even have time to get a shower before I started work. I had to wait till bait time. Bait time, when everyone was sitting in the canteen having the sandwiches and the Jurgen coffees. I would quickly run in, quick shower, because I stunk, I was greasy. I smelled like a tuna fish's fanny, if you know what I'm talking about. Finish my shift, 11 o'clock at night, go home. You know the score, guys. Get up in the morning, next day, back out. I might be cleaning like an empty house out that builders have left in a dirty condition. They've done the work. The house needs cleaning. I was like a professional cleaner, so I would get the house cleaned, up to scratch, ready, so the painter and decorators could come in. Obviously then we'd paint it. That was kind of like the final thing. And then you'd have like the carpet fitters would come in and all that shite. Following the builders in, you can guarantee you got to build a surprise every time. 1 toilet, 2 toilets, 3 toilets, depending on the side of the house. Guaranteed skidamadedders right down the back of the toilets. They must have done it on purpose. You know, if you sit in the toilet and you sit like offset, like side saddle, if you're riding side saddle, matron. And they must have dropped the groceries right down the side of the toilet. That was there for me to clean. And there'd be no toilet brush. I'd have to go in with my hand, cloth round my hand, cleaning human turd off the toilet. And then off to work, sandwich. Oh, hold on, I need to wash my hands. Do you know what I mean, guys? You know the score, dingoes. My Mandy Dingles. It was hard, it was tough. And then on top of that, I was running the YouTube channel as well. Because, you know, long before the channel took off and done well, the channel was running. My YouTube channel was running. Nobody was watching. 100 people, 200 people, 500. If I got really lucky, I got the odd video that got 1,000 views, and I was like, yes, you know, it makes sense, guys.
and then it just took off. So there's no flies on my shite, guys. What am I talking about? There's no flies on my shite. Cheers, guys. What I'm trying to say is, my shit stinks just like anybody else's. There's nothing flashy about me. There will certainly be no change in this Mandingo. I think at some point next year, maybe by the summertime, the Blood Outdoors show, oh yes, oh yeah, it's going to hit 100,000 subscribers. That's not down to me. That's down to you, absolute legends. If you can, please keep spreading your legs. Sorry, guys. Spreading the word about the Blood Outdoors show. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your workmates. Just pass some random person on the street and say, hey, mate, have you heard about the Blood Outdoors show? You've got to subscribe. Because the Mandingo is a lunatic, but he makes good camping videos. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Spread the word about the Blood Outdoors show. I think sometime by next summer, I should hit 100,000. Oh, that'll be unbelievable. I never even thought I would hit 1,000. So it's happy dingleberries here on the Blood Outdoors show. But there'll be no change with me. It's never going to happen. Even if I got 1 million subscribers, there'll be no change with this Mandingo. I'll still be dropping me guts. I'll still be farting and say, smell your ma. Do you know what I mean? It'll be the same old Blood Outdoors show. I'll still be recording on my phone with a cheap Amazon selfie stick. We'll be talking shite. We'll be doing the world famous Wasky reviews. It won't be much different than it is now. Obviously the channel's going to evolve. Different funny stories and all that shite. But there'll be no change with this Mandingo. I know where I've came from. There's nout special about me. There's snout special about this Mandingo. Yeah. What else have I got to say? I've waffled on and I've talked far too much shite-a-rooney. Oh, let's have a nice little shot of Wasky to warm the old chest-a-rooney up. Oh, yes. I tell you what. I've talked that much shite, I've worked up my hunger. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cook my food first. My gammons and my new potatoes. Yeah, I think I'm going to have them first, and then we'll do the Wasky review last. You better believe it, my man and woman friend dingoes. What's wrong with me eye? Lice. Just letting the pansexual heat up. A little bit of garlic oil in there, and let's get a little bit more in, just for a laugh. Oh yes. We've got the gammons. 2 for the price of 1. Oh yeah. Oh, you bastard. Nearly went over. Right, I'm going to add the sauce in, but I need 2 hands for that. Right. Pardonsky. Oh, yes. Grandingo is cooking away, Mandingos. Why am some Gordon Ramsay? Why am some Gino Di Campo? Just enjoying a brew dog, punk IPA. Well, that's cooking away. The potatoes. It'll only take. Why I'm some local genius. The potatoes will only take a couple of minutes to bubble away in the pansexual. Because I pre-cooked them this morning. Cheers, guys. I tell you what, it might look like shite, but it smells absolutely unbelievable. Gammon steaks with like a mustard. What did it say? Mustard, honey, beer, cheesy sauce. Who cares? It'll be straight down the hatch. Cheers, guys. Alrighty, when I bring you back, it'll be all served up and we'll be getting ready to dive in and do some serious brush, yeah, munching glad back. Right. Yes, guys. Time to get stuck into this lovely looking food. Well, I say lovely looking food. Herbie Hyde, new potatoes. It's certainly a meal fit for a mandingo. But let's get into some meat. A couple of gammon, I say joints. Are the gammon joints? Just gammon pieces. Oh yeah, loads of flavour in that. Mustard, honey, lovely jubbly. The curry potato. And put it on with this. Oh wow. Very nice indeed. You can taste the flavours in that steak. The honey and the mustard. Wow. And like the home cooked spices. Oh. Very nice indeed. Let's have some more of these piping hot. New potatoes. Ken, if you're watching, Kenny Pope, you're an absolute legend. There's only one Kenny Pope. One Kenny Pope. Walking along, singing his dog. Singing his dog. Walking in a Kenny Wonderland. Very nice, guys. I've got another piece of gammon. Look at that. A thing of black beauty. Alright, guys. I'm going to finish off eating this. And I'll bring you back in a few seconds. Right. Freeze. Dane! Dane! Is anybody saying Dane? I can't find them. Dane! Dane! Oh, doesn't matter. Nobody's saying Dane. However, let's get back inside. Oh. Yes! My fandingos, my fansexualities, my pansexualities. You know it makes sense. We are going to do the world famous Wasky review very soon. We have kept the perfect amount for the reviewski. But before we do that, I've got to say a massive thank you to the legends at Nortent for supplying me with a fantastic piece of kit, the Nortent Vern 1. What a fantastic tent it is. I've had it out how many times now? 5, 6, 7 times. And I have been taken out in all different types of weather conditions. Rain, wind, storms, frosty jack. Here now, it's freezing cold, but there's not a breath of wind in the air. I'm getting really lucky. This is like the perfect winter condition. Madford. Perfect Orlando Mandingos, as they say in the gay bars of San Francisco. You cannot back it. So, yeah, I'm also in the Nortent sleeping bag, and this is unbelievable. It's like just as important as the tent. Look at this, man. I'll guarantee you that will keep me so warm during the night. Tried and tested in the Norwegian mountains. That sleeping bag will keep you warm even if you're just outside. Literally put your foil mat down or your sleeping pad down on the snow. Put that sleeping bag on top of it. Get in, get zipped up. That sleeping bag will save your life. So, you know, just a half an hour walk up here in the tent. Yes, it's freezing outside. It's happy dingleberries here in the Blood Outdoor Show. I'm so lucky. Look, I'm not trying to give it the big one. No, sirree. Could I have afforded this tent and that sleeping bag a couple of years ago? No, I couldn't. This tent costs like over £500. And this sleeping bag, it's like a £400 sleeping bag. If you are looking at getting in to some serious wild camping, you don't need to buy all this stuff if you're just going to go out camping when the weather's nice. But if you're looking at getting into coming out and camping in the wind and the rain and the icy snow like what I'm doing tonight, this tent and this sleeping bag will serve you well. And if you're willing to pay the price, it'll ding-dang do for you mandingos. I will leave a link for no tent in the description of this video. I know it costs a lot of money. I couldn't afford to pay that before my channel started to do well. And that's the God's honest truth. I am absolutely telling the truth. And let me tell you a little story. Let's just get a drink. Let me get a little drink while I talk some shite. It's not shite, it's the truth. Oh, I've got to keep some of this because I've got to do the world famous Wasky review soon. Only a few years ago in the factory where I worked at, let's just say 10 years ago, because I worked there 18 years, we used to do a draw for the bonus ball. A lad called Davey, absolute legend, he used to run it, collect all the money in, £1 each, £1 each, only £1. My number was 28, yes. It would come out once in a blue moon, just like the same for everyone. Anyway, somebody left the factory and there was a spare number, so I took that number on, number 11. So now I had 28, and then I had number 11 as well. I think I had number 11 for about a year and a half, 18 months. Number 11 never came out once. And I'm not going to feel embarrassed by talking about this. It's the God's honest truth. It got to a point where I couldn't afford to pay £2 a week. Yes, guys, that's a God's honest truth. I couldn't afford to pay £2 a week for the two lottery numbers, number 28, number 11 for the bonus ball. So I said to Davey, the lad that collect the money in, I said, is there anybody else that wants a number? I went, I'm sure there's a few people that wants a number. You know, put in the daft lad. I didn't want to just be embarrassed and say, listen mate, I can't afford to pay £2 a week. I'm not skint. Me and Mrs. Blood, we can't afford to top the electric up or the gas up. We've got no food in the cupboard, you know. That's just the reality of life, isn't it? So Davey, who ran it, said, oh yeah, there's another lad, he wants a number, a new lad in the factory. So I gave number 11 up. Cheers, guys. Anyway, I gave number 11 up. Am I boring you? Am I boring the shit out of you? I'm sorry, guys. This is just the story. So here we go. The first weekend. I've kept my number 28 because I had that number all the time. Number 11, I've just gave up. Somebody else has took that number on. First weekend, number 11 comes out on the bonus ball. Unbelievable. That's just one of them things, isn't it? That's just the way it goes, mandingos. Over the top of my head, that's just the way it goes. It'll probably not get drawn out again for another 2 years. Next week, what gets drawn out again? Number 11. Oh my goodness. I was like the laughing stock in the factory. Everyone knew. Chrissy Young has gave up number 11. They didn't think I'd give up because I couldn't afford it, but that was the truth. That was the truth. I literally couldn't afford to pay £2 a week for the draw. I could barely afford the £1 a week. It came out 2 weeks in a row. I put a false smile on my face. I was like, it doesn't matter. But inside, I was like, my goodness. £50 one week, £50 the next week. I could have put some food in the fridge. I could have put some power on the electric and the gas. The old gassy Morton. Anyway, next week, just some other random number came out. Let's just say, for argument's sake, number 40. Have a guess what came out the week after? Number 11 again. Oh, I don't believe this. 3 weeks out of 4, number 11 came out. The number I gave up. And me and Mrs. Blood, we were proper skint. We didn't have 2 pennies to scratch our arse with. And that's the good honest truth. So, yes, I don't even know where I'm going with this story. But what I'm trying to say is, never give up. Never give up, guys. Keep doing what you want to do. And if you do get lucky, like what I've gotten with the Blood Outdoor Show, never get big-headed. I hate big-headed, bragging bastards. And you know I've said that a few times before. There's nothing worse than someone that's doing well for themselves and they're giving it the big one and they're bragging and you're struggling and you've just got to look at them and say, I think you know exactly where I'm coming from. There'll be no change in this Mandingo. Look, at some point next year, I know, guaranteed, I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers. God knows where this channel's going to go in the future. Am I going to get to 500,000? Am I going to get to 1 million? I don't know. I don't think so, but you never know. But I tell you what, even if I do get to 1 million subscribers, there'll be no change in this Mandingo. My shit will still stink, just like what your shit stinks like. My underpants will still have skidimididders. They'll be like a Japanese flag. I'll still be talking shite. I'll still be recording on my phone. I'll still be doing Wasky reviews. And there you go. That's enough of that boring conversation. Right. What a slavery bastard I am. Oh yes, guys. You kind of beat a little bit of Argentinian red wine. Cheers, my Mandy Dingles. Matron. It's the glove of self-love. Ah. 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 Oh. Oh, yes, guys. You know what time it is. It's Wasky time. And this is what I've got this week. Old Pulteney. I don't know how you say it. Correct me, Mandingos, if I'm wrong, Mandingos, in the comment section. Old Pulteney, single malt, Scotch, Wasky. Oh, yes. We are going straight to sleep after this. Because I am totally Kate Bushed. I am Kate Bush Dingoed, as they say. Oh, in the mountain villages of Patagonia. I'm smashed. I'm tired. I'm grim crangled. And I'm not ashamed to admit I'm totally spangled. Yes, guys. What a fantastic night it's been. Camping in the ice, the freezing cold, the old vanilla icicles. Here we go. Let's get the old big Iranians. Let's go, guys. But that's quite mild. Yeah, I'll admit that. That's quite mild. Maybe a little bit of a honeycomb snifferoonie. A slight peppery thing going on. Honey, peppery, but light. Maybe the slightest little bit of toffee, but everything I'm getting is very mild. Honey, peppery, toffee, but everything is like on the mild version Van Dyke. And that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the taste and ricicles. Here we go, guys. Yeah. That is a quality drop. Smooth. Delicate. It's not harsh at all. Yeah, it's going nice. Like I said, a peppery snifferoonie. It has got a peppery kick. Am I just talking shite? I don't know. I'm a smash burger, guys. It's time for me to get inside the Norton Ling sleeping bag and get wrapped up. But this is certainly a nice, warm chest warmer. You know, just what you need before you get in your sleeping bag. It's a bit of a toffee, caramel, quite sugary, yeah, quite sweet and sugary. And I haven't had anything else. You know, I've got me sweets down there, you know, me sour snakes. I haven't even touched them. So there's nothing in me mouth that can sway me thoughts towards seeing this wasky taste, sugary and sweet. It's very nice. It's sugary and sweet indeed. Oh my God, what am I talking about? I'm smash bird, guys. I am absolutely mangled, spangled and grim-crangled. Let's just drink it. Let's just drink it. There you go. Why talk shite? Let's just enjoy it now and sum up the Wasky review, because I'm buggered. I am back straight buggered, as they say, in the gear bars of San Francisco. Old Pulton here, given to me from my lovely mother-in-law, Lorraine and Taylor. Wow. I'm going to give it 8.3. There you go. It's 8.3 at the 10 dingo from this man dingo. I'm fucking smashed. Sorry for the language, guys. I'm smashed burgered. I was camping last night. I was stealth camping last night. I've had to get home, get washed, shine the old sheriff's badge, back out today. Oh, but what a fantastic camp it's been. There you go. I'm now going to say bonjour, arrivederci, good night Vienna, a Vorsprung Dirk technique, and I will see you legends. The first thing in the morgen. First thing in the morgen at coffee time. I've got a nice black I've got a nice black coffee there. And I've got some biscuits and shit. Good night, guys. Good night. Bonjour. Au revoir, guys, and good morning. 9 o'clock. Feeling quite fresh. I've had a good sleep. Yeah. I was a little bit smash burger last night. It just shows you what a good few hours sleep does. Matron. Yes. Listen to that. Don't know if you can hear. It's either raining or it's snowing outside. God's honest truth, I haven't been out yet, but I do need to go out. Oh, because I'm bursting for a Slash Gordon. So, how then? Might as well get outside, drain the lizard, the old Eddie Lizard, and slowly get packed away. Nice. Shit. Yes, folks, that's me all packed away. Everything is shoved inside the old Baghdad. That's the bag for the tent. I need to go outside now, get these gloves on, pull all the Peggy Mitchells out, and get the tent stuffed away into that as quick as I can. I'm not even going to fold it up properly. Quickly stuffed in. I can get it back out when I get home and dry it out and fold it back up. Nice. I've got my power bank here. I need to get my camera plugged back into that. I normally put my phone on charge before I go to sleep, and I forgot. So it's on about 8%. If the camera does go off now, if the video abruptly ends, I'm sorry. It just means like my batteries went flat. But I'm going to try and keep on top of it. Come on then, guys. Let's get out, because like I say, everything's packed away. All I've got to do now is get the tent tucked down. I'll try and get a couple of shots of it first in the snow, and I'm not going to mess around. I'll see you legends when I'm back down at the Blockmobile, hopefully with the engine running, getting the nice warm. You know, it makes sense. Let's get cracking. Ice. Matron, it's the freezing cold glove of self-love. Oh. So there we have it, folks. That's me all packed away. Baghdad, ready to put on my old Baccaroni. Bin diesel with all my shite. The old Hans Grubers are freezing, so I'm going to put my Danny Glovers on in a Winnie Mandela. Oh, what a morning to wake up to. Tremendous, guys, but it's cold. I need to get back down to the Blockmobile. You can see there where the tent was. Leave no trace. The old Tracy Barlow. Our Tracy and our Ashley. However, I'm going to put my phone away. I'm not going to record anything on the way down because I need to concentrate. I don't want to, you know, go falling over the edge of a cliff and wake up dead in the morning, if you know what I'm talking about. No, seriously, I need to get back to Blockmobile. I need to keep myself safe. I'll see you when we're back down the bottom. However, bicycles. Yes, guys, I'm back at the Blockmobile, and that's where I spent the night, up there, right on the top of that hill. It is freezing. I'm going to put the old Danny Glovers back on, get the snow off the side of the Blockmobile, obviously the other side as well. And then I'm going to hit the straight. Obviously I'm going to have to drive very slow and very careful, but it's worth it. Unbelievable to wake up to something like this. Fantastic. This is what it's all about, and you cannot whack it, as they say in the gay bars of San Francisco. I'm now going to say bonjour. Thank you for watching, you absolute legends. If you've enjoyed it, give this Mandingo a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. It really does help the channel. I'm quite a bit behind with my comments at the minute, but I will catch up. Yeah, I'm going away in a couple of days, so I'll probably just sit and relax, catch up on my comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. And I'll see you legends on the next one. And you know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Icicles.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.